Hello. Wait. Hello, everybody. Oh, my eyes. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the live. What's your name? 8 Ball. Sorry we're late. I was trying to figure out why my mic always echoes, and I found out why. It's because the screen share also connects to the mic. So I muted the screen. Hello, Pat. Welcome to the live, ha. Thank you for following. Lalo pinanood kita last year at ngayon. Congrats, Ayla. Ayla, what course did you pass in UP and what campus? Hello to 70 people here. We have an alumni back again. We'll pin your comment. May absent na ako isa. Hala. Pag may absent kayo guys, just check out the YouTube. I'm still learning how to make a video. But I think I might just do screen recording videos na lang with no face like the org-chem tutor guy kasi he doesn't show his face naman. So yeah. There's no YouTube is Julia Menjola. You can check my bio, link in the bio. Yeah, check my TikTok profile, nandun yung link. But just search Julia Menjola, lalabas naman siya. UPCAT. DPWAS, yes. Pag DPWAS naman, you can just take any course na may available slot as far as I know. When will I do science? Not anytime soon, because I feel like we haven't studied a lot pa sa math. But if science, the thing about science kasi guys nga, like I always say, is it's very memorization. Like, you have to memorize talaga everything about it. You know, like, all I remember memorizing, the favorite thing I like was yung mga domains sa biology. Like, the fish, the amphibian, stuff like that. Tapos, the cell, parts of the cell. Mitosis and meiosis is so annoying. Basta all of that, you have to memorize. That's the hard part about science. Hindi katulad ng math na, when we look at these, we're able to answer any problem, even if you don't really have knowledge. Pwede mo siya i-trial and error. That's what I'm trying to say. Not like science na pag hindi mo alam, hindi mo talaga alam. So yeah. Guys, look, I learned how to unecho the sound. So now we can use sound effects. Wait, where is it? Here. Do you hear the sound effects? Yes, we're gonna study today, guys. Okay, so today, we're starting with part 2. So this is part 2. We're done with part 1 of the math book. We're gonna finish, I don't know if we're gonna finish this whole math book, but I think we can. Yeah. So we're doing algebra, which is, I think, this is the pinakamadaming part ng, kadami na agad. Hello, Pineapple. Welcome back to the live. Guys, let's get into 5K before we start. But, before that, do you guys want to, aaralin ba natin isa-isa? Like, for example, this. Do you guys understand law of exponents na? Kasi I feel like ito yung mga hindi pa gets ng mga tao. So, our option is either aralin muna na lesson or sagot na tayo agad. Tapos, like, turo na lang per question. Do we, refresh our lesson, yes. So, madaming parts kasi yung algebra. Ayan, inequalities. Aral first. Wait, let's see what the questions are like. I haven't seen the questions actually. Here. So, the questions are like this. Kaya, medyo need mo na may background ka muna before answering. Halata na agad. Kailan nyo po na-receive yung test permit? Wala pang test permit, diba guys? Test permit, I think, basta before August siya. So, maybe June or July siya dadating. Bawal calcu, yes. Kasi may sariling formula. As long as makuha mo yung tamang sagot, I think that's a slay. Yes, I post the recordings on YouTube. My first 5 recordings are already on YouTube. So, make sure to subscribe. What was I gonna say? live usually starts at 8, but I started at 8:30. So, 8:20 something. 272. We're gonna look at that later. Should we go? Should we go back to... I think let's try to answer muna. Thank you for the rosaries. Do we try to answer or... Wait, I shall make a poll. I should make a poll. Guys, join the poll. Happy face if you want to refresh or like start with the lessons lang. Or sad face if you want to go straight to the questions. Happy face, lessons. Sad face, questions. Pero i-explain naman natin agad yung questions. Who's Angela Atayde? Wait, I wanna look it up. But not right now. Lesson or question? This is algebra kasi guys. So, it's harder than the first 5 days that we've done kasi it's more on, nandiyan si X. It's not just basic math anymore. Kasi basic math lang yung una nating inaaral. But this time, also, I think I was trying to make a YouTube video kasi on variation. Kasi yun na yung na-discuss natin, di ba? Pero, I'm not sure if I want to make it full English or okay ba yung Taglish kasi does that mean malilimit ba yung audience? I don't know. I was thinking if full English ba or... Yeah, so... Kaya hindi pa ako gumagawa ng lesson video. But I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to make a video. So, there are 52 happy face if you want lessons, starting dito sa lessons. Or sad face if you want to go straight to the questions. The recording is... Oh, it's done. The poll's done, guys. Yes, it's gonna be recorded. Okay. We just started the live, guys. Wait lang. Let's zoom this in. Also, do you guys see the... Ay, hindi kita. Kita ba? Can you try following? Lumalabas ba yung alert or hindi? Ayan, lumalabas pala yung alert. So, yes, if you guys wanna follow, just click that alert. Okay, game, guys. Game. Let us start with the questions. Trigonometry, it's not that hard. Maybe... Wait, what's the scale? 10 is the hardest or... Blurred? Wait lang. I-zoom natin, guys. Start from the very top of algebra. Okay. So, this one's basic. Let's just go through it. The definitions of polynomials or algebraic expressions. Jella Alonte, no, I do not look like her, but she's like pretty for sure. She was also from Ateneo. Are you gonna start science? Not soon. I'll let you guys know pag science na. Okay. So, polynomials are basically anything that goes with the letter x, right? Or any variable. Pero usually x or y or z yung ginagamit. So, for example, this is a polynomial in x kasi yung variable niya is x. So, that's kind of it. This is a polynomial in x and y kasi it has an x and it has a y. So, we're just gonna skip through this. This is an ABC kasi it has the letters ABC. So, usually, you use letter x, pero it's the same thing if you use any other letter. Hello to the 500 people. This is, I'm gonna post it on YouTube, guys. YouTube, Julia Manjola. I should put text. Wait, let me put the text so that people stop asking. But yes, so a polynomial basically has this letter and it has numbers. And you should know that because you're already gonna graduate next year. So let's just move to laws of exponents, guys. So this is usually where people have a hard time naman. Okay, starting with the first one while I write text. When you multiply two numbers na same yung base, so this thing's called the base, yung letter A. Tapos M and N, or yung maliit, is the exponent. Thank you for sharing the live, guys. Wait, just keep sharing the live for now. Wait lang, let me just put at... Okay. YouTube. Julia. Wait, I'm trying to type. There! Okay. Oops. How do I move it? There, guys. Just check out the YouTube if you want. And the free reviewers, if you guys are new here, reviewers are free on TikTok today. On Instagram. Instagram for free reviewers. But YouTube is for the replays. Hello, Flaco. Welcome to the live. If you're new here, I usually teach math, and we're gonna try teaching other subjects, guys, but not yet because I don't like being pressured. But yes, so far math pa lang, cause math is fun and science is not that fun. So yes. So first thing we're gonna do, the difference lang, okay, remember product is multiply, quotient is divide, okay? Pag multiply, tapos same yung base nila, pwede mo lang i-add yung exponent, okay? So pwede lang i-add yung exponent pag same yung base ng minumultiply. Pag divide naman, tapos same yung base nila, pwede mo lang i-minus yung exponent. For example, guys, let's give an example. 3 raised to 5 times 3 raised to 6 is equal to, what's the answer, everybody? So basic, right? I mean, knowing the laws, it's basic. Pero people, yes, 3 raised to 11. Piney Apple, I feel like you don't even have to be here. Done following. Thank you for following, Flaco. Grade 11 reviewers, just check the reviewers, guys. Wow, may maliit siyang exponent on her type. Okay, now let's try an x. Okay, if x over x squared. Ooh, what's gonna happen to this, guys? Can you simplify this? So, what you can see is this is quotient na kasi nagde-divide tayo. Tapos same yung base niya. Is it x? That's a good... Hello, Ron. It's not x, guys. Kasi, okay. So, what we can notice here, sabi niya, m minus n, diba? Has anybody gotten the right answer? Paano naging 11? So, basically, pag same yung base niya or yung malaking number, tapos imumultiply mo siya, pwede mo lang i-add yung 5 plus 6. Okay, so that's the first rule. Second rule is quotient. 1 over x. Yes, Paul, it's 1 over x and Piney Apple. Bakit siya naging 1 over x and not x? So, okay. So, di ba m over n siya? Kung alin yung nasa taas, yun yung ima-minus sa ilalim. So, we know that this is raised to 1. Kasi pag wala siyang exponent, it's just raised to 1. So, what happens is, magiging 1 minus 2 siya. Kasi 1 yung nasa top, 2 yung nasa ilalim. So, 1 minus 2 will give you x raised to negative 1. Diba negative 1 yan? And x raised to negative 1 is the same thing as 1 over x. Do we need an explanation for that? Basta pag negative yung exponent niya, it's the same thing as putting it under. Chicken nuggets, you're not late. We just started, guys. Kasi given ng x, bali yung x magiging 1. What's that mean? But yes, we just started, everybody. Paano pag di same base sa product rule? That's a good question. Okay. Pag hindi same yung base, for example, x squared times y squared. Hindi mo yan mapapagsama, guys. Kasi kailangan same base siya. So, ang mangyayari dyan is just x squared, y squared. Hindi siya Hello, Jacob! Hindi siya mapuput together. Lesson naman yan, kaso patapos na school year nun. Yun yung mahirap. Pag sa dulo siya ng school year nilalagay, like, wala nang na-absorb. Okay. So, the first two rules, kailangan same yung base, guys. Okay, remember that. Pag multiply, for example, same sila exponent. Pero that doesn't matter, kasi same base yung kailangan. Okay? Do we get it so far? Grade? Anong grade daw to, guys? I feel like grade 9. Tama ba? Grade 8 or grade 9 siya for sure. I think grade 9. So, yeah. Do we get why it's 1 over x? Yes, kaka-start lang, Aki. Okay, next question, guys. Do you know Stoic? Yeah. But not right now. I feel like, I think I know, but I have to refresh, Kasi this one I know from memory. Study tips if you're unmotivated. I think you have to really put away your phone. Or, guys, you can watch Study With Me videos. All they do, sa YouTube, may mga nagla-live sila, tapos nag-aaral lang sila. So, dahil your phone is on the Study With Me, hindi nyo magagamit yung phone nyo. Tapos mapapressure kayo sa kanya. Hello, Evan! Thank you for the gifts and ice cubes. And Shian, thank you for the rose, Evan. Okay, let's continue, guys. The next rule. Next rule is power of a power. So, when we put, for example, x squared cube, some people, dito kasi nalilito yung mga tao. Pag nasa taas siya, guys, multiply siya, okay? So, what will happen dito? What's the answer here, guys? Pag x squared cube, what will be the answer? Kasi some people, ang ginagawa nila is i-add lang nila. Same lang dito sa ginawa natin kanina. So, it's not add. Yes, it's x raised to 6. Okay? So, pag may nakita na kayong raised to, that's when you multiply it. Okay? I-multiply nyo siya. Pero pag multiply yung base, kunyari, a times a, dun mo siya i-add. Okay? So, these are things you kind of have to remember. Anong mali? No. This UPCAT, yeah, the UPCAT will show these. Yeah, the UPCAT has problems like this for sure. So, yes, you multiply 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Okay, next. Oh, look at this one, guys. The next one is power of a product. So, ito na yung sinasabi nila na different base. So, when you do an a times b raised to m, pwede ma-distribute yung m over here. Okay? Ma-distribute yung m sa dalawang number. If you watch the TikToks I've made, there was an example of this. Yung 3x squared. What's the answer of 3x squared, guys? Dapat physics na review. Sorry, guys. We don't do physics yet here. We're doing basic algebra pa lang. What's the answer, guys? Yes, I watch Ghibli. My favorite is Ponyo, as you can see. I painted this picture, guys. Do you see my... I don't know where my picture is. But my icon, my DP is... Yes, it's 9x squared. It's not 6x squared, guys. It's 9x squared because, again, yung m, ma-distribute siya. So, what this will look like is 3 squared kasi ma-distribute yung squared dito. Okay, pag multiply sila. 3 squared, x squared. And then, how you simplify that, just get 3 squared. You know 3 squared is 3 times 3. So, that's 9x squared. Okay? Wow, it's very basic, but we're going really slow so people still understand. Mamaya, hihirap na yung mga questions. So, yes, we do Jom, but, mamaya, not yet. This is algebra today. We're doing algebra today. Okay. Are you giving Rubik's Cube instructions? Okay, next. Okay, guys, we have four laws pa lang yung ginagawa natin. So, let's try to combine it right now. So, this is gonna be hard. I mean, it's not gonna be hard, but let's try to combine it. X raised to 4 squared over x 5 times x 5. Oh, wait. No, let's do it 4. x 4. Okay, do you know how to solve this, everybody? So, we're combining rules right now. So, how do we solve this? So, what you're gonna do is, yes, wow, pineapple, that's amazing. Integral next. Walang integral sa UPCAT. But yes. From the start, we just started. Yeah, so, from the start, just to recap, when you multiply two of the same base, ma-add lang yung exponent niya. Okay? When you divide it, ma-minus yung exponent niya. Tapos, when it's squared or raised to itself, you multiply. And then lastly, ito ma-distribute. What's the answer, everybody? Yes, it's x raised to negative 1 or 1 over x. How did we get that? The first thing we notice is ito, pwede sila ma-multiply, right? That will give you x raised to 4 times 2 is 8. So, that's the top. Tapos, yung ilalim, dahil multiply itong dalawa, pwede siya maging 5 plus 4. Okay? 5 plus 4 is x raised to 9. And then now, this 2 is divide. Yung divide, you do 8 minus 9. That will give you negative 1. So, that's x raised to negative 1, which is 1 over x. Did we understand that, everybody? Yes. Yes, gets. Okay, amazing work. Okay, so let's move on to the last three. This is hard to absorb. It is, but once we keep going. Thank you, It Girl Kyle, for the cat. Thank you. And Arcs for the rose. You guys don't have to, hello to the 1K people. We're back. Please make sure to follow if you're new here. We teach math and try to make it easy for the people. Power of a quotient. Ooh, what's this one? So, for this one, power of a quotient, same lang siya dito sa product. Ang ginawa sa product, diba, we distributed it over here. Same sa quotient. Pag fraction siya, pwede din siya ma-distribute. Okay? That's basically it. These are things na you don't have to memorize. Masasanay lang kayong gamitin siya. The reviewers are free. They're on my Instagram. Can I just... Wait, let me just make another text with my Instagram. C. D. Oop. Okay, I don't know how to make a text. Wait, let me make a text. Later. Basta it's in my Instagram, in my highlights. Okay? I'll do it later. Okay, moving on. So, quotient and product, that's easy. Lastly is second to the last is negative exponent. So, as we mentioned kanina, pag kunyari x raised to negative 1, same lang siya as putting 1 on top and then the fraction sa ilalim. So, that's x sa ilalim. So, when you do x raised to negative 2, for example, this will be equal to 1 over x squared. Hindi ba siya nagtuturo ng pang-advance? Right now, we're teaching UPCAT. Sa UPCAT kasi basic lang yung lessons, guys. So, we don't do integrals yet. Or ever, I think. And, okay. And lastly, pag something is raised to 0, that's just equal to 1. Okay? Hello, you're late. It's okay. Guys, I had a teacher dati. Pag late ka, hindi ka na pwede pumasok. Tapos yung kaklase ko na late siya. Tapos umiyak sila sa labas kasi hindi sila pinapasok. Tapos, wait, I was gonna say, yung lalaki, kasi babae yung teacher, pinapasok niya yung lalaki kasi, I don't know, did she think he looked good? Yung lalaki pinapasok niya, pero yung babae, she left her outside. So crazy. Anyway. Next, a raised to 0 is equal to 1. So, you raise anything to 0, it will give you 1. Okay? Pido, that's crazy. Okay, let's see if we can, let's see if my applications siya dito. Let's do radicals. Ooh, radicals. Let's do the questions now. Where are the questions? How to divide pag hindi same yung base, hindi siya magagalaw, guys. So, for example, pag di daw same yung base, x squared over y squared, you can't do anything about it. Like, yun na yung final form niya. Okay? Why is it blurred? Is it blurred, guys? Is it me blurred? Or are you saying the text is blurred? Okay, let's continue. Here, okay. Let's start with this. First, evaluate the polynomial. Okay, so what evaluate means, guys, if b is equal to 3, ang ibig sabihin lang yan is, ipapasok natin siya, or sa-substitute natin, 3 into the thing. So, we make this 7 times 3 cubed, plus 7, 3 squared, plus 6 times 3, plus 2. I wonder if there's a shortcut, but I can't think of it right now. I don't think there's a shortcut. Do you guys know any shortcuts? Nung 8 pa. We started at around 8:20. The PDF is from my Instagram. It's for free. Just check my Instagram, guys. Let me move. My YouTube also has the... I'm gonna put my Instagram here. Wait lang. So, what's the answer, guys? You just have to substitute it in. Yeah, direct substitution lang. I think wala siyang shortcut right now. Yes, I'll pin my IG. Wait lang. Add a text. Add text. Add. D. IG. Julia Mendiola. Free review first in IG highlights. There, okay. Sorry, everybody. I'm a one-man team. Please forgive me. Okay, it's blocking my face, though. Is it too big? Wait, I'll make it smaller. Thank you for the gift, Alpha and Nyla. Okay, basta, the free reviewer is in the highlights. So, just check it out there. Okay, what's the answer, guys? I don't want to solve it. 7 times 9 is 72. Plus... 7 times, not 7 times 9. 7 times 27 plus 7 times 9 plus 18 plus 2. What's the answer? D daw. Diba? 7 times 27, 49, 9, 4, 14, 189. Is that even correct? No, it's not. Why am I trying to, manual it? 189 plus 6320. The answer is 272. Did you get that, everybody? 272. Very basic, very basic. The answer is letter D. The answer is letter D. That's very basic. It didn't even use what we did. Okay, the next question. 4 times 2x squared times 2 raised to x squared is equal to what? Ooh. What does this mean, everybody? So what we can do is we're gonna try to simplify it. Hello to the new people here. Why is there a lot of people following right now? If you guys are new here, welcome to the live. We do UPCAT review sessions, usually math. So let's try to solve this problem. The first thing we can see here, guys, is we can break down 4. 4 can also be written as 2 squared. Okay? 2 squared times 2 raised to x squared. Do we understand that? Yes. Tapos, ooh. You think you're starting to like math? Do we get that, people, everybody? Now what comes next after that? And then, the next thing we can do, I think, is to combine them. Okay? So, because multiply sila, yung law diba says that we can add the exponent of this and this. So, that will be 2 raised to 2 plus x squared. I don't know if that's gonna do anything right now. This is wrong, for sure. Bakit siya may plus? I think... Hype na utak to. Wait lang, guys. The answer I feel is 2 squared. Hindi pwede i-multiply lang eh. Hindi siya x, hindi pwedeng ganito agad, I feel. Kasi hindi mo pwede i-multiply yung 4 dito sa 2 na to. Kasi hindi sila same ng exponent. Tama ba? Hindi sila same ng base. So, you can't multiply 4 and 2 kasi may exponent siya. So, it's not letter A for sure. Parang bait yung letter A. It's not number 2 kasi wala nang base na x. So, bakit bumaba yung x? So, mali na agad si A and B. Ganito yung ginagawa, guys, pag hindi nyo alam agad yung sagot. Okay? So, yung A and B, mali na sila because alam yung mga rule na alam natin, hindi gumagana. Sabi C na lang. So, it's either C or D, guys. Now, the first thing that comes to mind is, bakit magkaka-minus? Wala namang negative dito. So, if you're just a guesser, you're gonna think C na lang, diba? Kasi mali yung A and B. Mali yung D, kasi bakit may minus? So, now we want to understand, bakit siya naging plus 2? Ah! Okay. Huh? Bakit siya naging plus 2 is the question. Okay. Huh? I think mali, guys. I think ito dapat yung sagot. Yeah, typo. It's a typo. Kasi dapat 2 raised to x squared plus 2. Dapat exponent yung plus 2. Do you get it? Yes. Yes, it's written incorrectly. So, dapat exponent yung plus 2. Do you remove the parenthesis? Yeah. What happened kasi, guys? Let's resolve how I did it. So, itong 4, pwede siya gawing 2 squared. Kasi 2 squared si 4. Ang goal kasi sa mga, what do you call this? Polynomials, is you have to turn it into same base. Kasi dapat same base, diba? So, para gawing same base, gawin natin siyang base of 2. Yung base na 2, we're not doing integral. So, are you giving integral, So, yan. So, base na 2 times itong, or multiply, same lang yung parenthesis dito. Raised to 2 raised to x squared. When you multiply these two, magiging isa na lang yung base, copy the base, and then you add these two exponents. So, that will be 2 plus x squared, which is same lang sa x plus 2. Binaligtad lang. So, the answer should be 2x squared plus 2, pero exponent dapat yung 2 dito. Dapat dito siya sa taas, like a smaller number. Mas bet ko dito mag-review. Thank you so much, Mary. Hello to the 1.5k people. Make sure to follow. So the answer is C, pero exponent. Yung plus 2. Okay? Do we understand that, guys? So, yeah. Feel ko typo lang yun. Kasi may mga typo din na ganun sa kanina or like in the last days. Kaya, hindi plus 2 dapat. Yes. Yes, galing. Ginamit ng transpose. Wala namang tinranspose. But yeah. Guys, look. We have sound effects. Wow. Okay, next. Iyak na lang pag may typo. Pag may typo, guys, sa UPCAT, hulaan nyo na lang. I feel like matatama nyo naman. Or like, do what we did, which was the smart type of elimination. So again, what we did, mali yung 8, kasi hindi pwedeng i-multiply lang agad yung 4 times 2. Mali ito, kasi binaba yung x, wala namang way na mababa yung x. Kasi nandito lang siya sa taas. So, your next choice is C or D na lang. Tapos, from C and D, wala namang negative na exponent or anything. So, hindi siya pwede ma-minus. So, in that case, na hindi nyo alam kung paano i-solve, just pick letter C. Or just C for Christ, you know. Thank you for the heart, me, Jacob, and Princess, wait, I can't read it. Princess Marian. Okay. Bakit po di pwede i-multiply directly ang 4 and 2? Kasi same lang yon. Kasi may exponent si ano, 'di ba 2x to? Or kahit x lang to, hindi pwedeng ma-multiply directly kasi may multiply dito. It's the same thing as, for example, 2 times 3 squared. Hindi naman yan magiging 6 squared, 'di ba? Kasi ang need mo muna gawin is to make this 2 times 9, which is equal to 18, right? Eh, pag minultiply mo na siya agad dito, that's gonna be 36. So, mali yung sagot. Do we get that? So, hindi pwedeng mamultiply agad sa base kasi yung 2x dito, may iba pa yung meaning bago siya mamultiply. Pag yung base, meron siyang exponent, hindi siya pwedeng magalaw that easily. Okay? So, next question. Are we ready for the next question, guys? Let's get to 55k, everybody. If you have any questions, keep asking lang. Kasi this is a very delicate topic, you know what I'm saying? Every what time? Usually 8 p.m. guys. But join my IG channel or my TikTok bulletin. I announce there when I go live. I announce within the day though. So, yeah. Di po ba possible po maging negative kapag may transpose? Walang transpose dito kasi wala namang equal sign. But yeah, pwede maging, if I know what you're trying to say, pero in this question, walang equal sign in anything. So, it's not an equation. It's just an expression. Do you guys, yes, I'll upload it on YouTube. Here's my YouTube. Amazing. We have text now. Nag-review pa din po ng ibang subset or if you mean subject, not yes, Bobo. Okay. Are we ready, guys? Oh, yes, we're at 58k. Yes, I post this on YouTube, guys. If you haven't watched, I posted 5 replays already. So, yes. Gawing simple ang expression. Oh my God, ba't naman ganyan? Okay, the first thing I will teach you guys is, pag merong negative dito, gawing simple daw natin ang expression. Di daw agad. Okay, the way we solve this, etong negative, pag may negative dito guys, pwede baligtarin. Ang ibig sabihin yan is, pwede baligtarin yung loob. Okay? So, let's just try that as something new to us. Let's just try that out. So, baligtarin natin, gawin natin 3ab minus 1 over 2a squared b negative 2. And then, raise to 2 na lang siya. Kasi pag binaligtad mo siya, mawawala yung negative sign. Okay? So, that's an easy way to look at it. Pwede siya baligtarin as a total and mawawala lang yung negative sign. Tapos, the next thing in my brain the easy way to do this. So, what people would usually do is, I'm gonna teach you the typical way first, which is, yung a dito, a raised to 1 yan, diba? Ito, a raised to 2. So, kung saan yung mas malaki, or what people would do is, top minus ilalim, diba? So, top minus ilalim, that would give you negative 1. So, dapat dito siya mapupunta sa ilalim. But, I don't know. Yeah. So, that will be a raised to negative 1. But what I would do is, for me, this is what I do to make it faster. What you would look at is, di ba may a sa taas, may a sa ilalim. Saan mas malaki yung exponent? Is it on top or under? Di ba sa ilalim? Kasi squared siya. Sa ilalim siya, di ba? Yung bigger number. What you would do is 2 dito, ito 1. So, just do 2 minus 1. And then, dito na lang siya sa ilalim mapupunta. So, mawawala dito yung a. And then, mamaminus yung a sa taas. Kaya magiging a na lang sa baba. Do we understand that? I'm trying to explain, but okay, let's put it aside. A over a squared. The way you cancel this is to cancel out 1a. So, isa na lang yung matitirang a. It's very hard, guys, if you're new to it, but once you keep on doing it, I promise it's gonna get easier. Yes, apply the exponent rules, which we learned kanina, but this is kind of a shortcut. Okay, gets? So, bakit siya na-cancel? Ganito kasi yan. A over a times a. Diba yung a squared is equal to a times a? Etong a squared, same lang sa a times a. Pag nag-cancel ka ng isang a dito sa taas, pwede ka mag-cancel sa baba. Kasi may nasa taas and nasa baba. So, yung mangyayari dyan is, since wala nang number sa taas, that's just 1. And then, yung matitira na lang dito is a. Do we get? Thank you for following, guys, if you guys are new here. Invisible 1. Yes, 1 is always there. Kasi, kahit ma-cancel out yung exponent or kahit anong variable sa taas, laging may 1 dyan. Kasi, hindi siya magiging 0, basically. So, 1 lagi yung nasa taas. Okay. So, going back, what we did, diba? Okay, balik natin, guys. A, tapos a squared. Yung a dito, or that will be equal, copy lang yung 3/2 first. Copy the 3/2, kasi hindi naman yan maka-cancel out. Pero ang pwede natin gawin dito is yung ginawa dito. So, cancel out the a here. And then, yung a dito, may isa pang matitira, kaya a squared na siya. Okay, gets ba so far? So, maka-cancel out yung isa pang a. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is yung b. Now, the b, negative yung exponent niya. So, how I would do it, guys, I mean, what people would do, again, is to do negative 1 minus negative 2, right? Yun yung exponent rule. So, that would give you 1, right? So, that's b raised to 1. Ilang po? What do you mean? Ay, sorry. Oh, yeah. A lang. Yes, it's just A. Are we in B already, everybody? Lovey, Yarn. Thank you for the 6.0.002. Wait, I know that constant. That's crazy. Is that, I don't wanna give math terms. Okay, gets ba natin, guys? Yung gagawin sa B, again, let's look at B. So, let's look separately at B, kasi pwede yan ihiwalay. So, this is B raised to negative 1 over B raised to negative 2. How do we simplify this? Again, looking at the exponent, ang mangyayari is negative 1 minus negative 2. Bakit siya minus? Kasi divide siya, diba? Dahil divide siya, yung taas minus ilalim yung gagawin. Yes, I'm 4th year, guys. I'm graduating. Thank you, Jacob, for pinning. Okay. Do we get it, everybody? 1 minus negative 2 will give you 1. Did we get 1? Pag minus negative kasi, magiging positive yung negative. So, it will be negative 1 plus 2 is equal to 1. But, that's kind of, yes, that's kind of, diba? Kind of complicated. So, how do we do this simpler? For me, another simpler way to do this is, as I told you, pag negative yung number, pwede mo siya ilagay or i-flip sa taas or i-flip sa baba. Okay? So, pag negative yung nasa taas, i-flip mo sa taas, i-flip mo sa baba. This will give you b squared over b1. Okay? Same lang yan. Do we get it? Kasi negative siya sa baba, pag tinaas mo siya, magiging b squared. Etong negative 1, pag binaba mo, magiging 1. b raised to 1. Okay? And now that we have these positive exponents, we can get this. What will the answer be? The answer will be just B, right? Kasi maka-cancel out yung isang B. My course is Management Engineering, guys. Tapos may isa pang B na matitira. So, this will give you just b. Transverse? I don't know what that's called. But, binaligtad lang natin siya, guys. Yes. Gets, everybody? So, now that we have that will give you b sa taas. B na lang yung matitira sa taas. And then, we still have the big squared. Okay? Squared na lang yung matitira. Tapos, dito yung nanggaling, yung squared. Bumababa yung viewers pag mahirap. Madami pa rin naman. Hello to the 1.5k people. Welcome to the live. Why are people hating, guys? I don't know. Okay, let's continue. So, now that you have the squared, again, as I mentioned, pag may squared sa labas, ang mangyayari dyan is madidistribute lang siya. You have a squared here, a squared here, a squared here, a squared here. So, you just put a square everywhere, okay? So, that will give you 3 squared, b squared, 3 squared, b squared, 2 squared, a squared, which is 9b squared over 4a squared, which is letter C. Wow! We did it, guys! We did it! Fourth year college. Guys, why are we asking? Yes, I am fourth year college. I'm an Ateneo scholar. D. Ay, D? Joke lang. I'm not dyslexic. That's a joke. Letter C, D. That was an eye test. May pa sound effects. Can you still edit the UPCAT form? You can edit it, I think, after the UPCAT, guys. You can change your courses. Why sa top yung B? We did a whole explanation of why B went sa top, okay? So, ito yung nangyari. Negative 1 over negative 2. And then, malilipat sila, magiging B squared over B1, and then that will simplify to B. Kaya, because B squared is higher than B, kaya siya naging B on top. Okay? It's not that hard if you understand. Pero syempre mahirap siya if you're new to this. Okay? What's the UPCAT? It's the UP College Admission Test. If you guys are new here, you can follow if you want to get into UP. Yes. It's transposed. No, this is not transposing. Is that what transposing is? I don't think so. I'm not sure. But, wait, yes. So, let's move on, guys. Can we get to 89k likes to get to the next one? Hanggang kailan? The UPCAT is on August 2 to 3, guys. So, you have 2 more months to study. So, if you haven't started studying, you can start studying now because you only have 2 months left. Bakit po nasa taas yung B? Kasi nga, guys, sinimplify natin siya, okay? Yung b squared dito, minus mo, it will leave you with 1. So, that's b raised to 1. b raised to 1 goes on top and not under because it's not negative. The other way to look at it is this. This will become b squared over b raised to 1. Mas malaki yung exponent nung taas, so sa taas siya mapupunta. Ima-minus mo lang, 2 minus 1 will just give you 1. So, that's b1 over 1. Or basically just b raised to 1. So, yes. Nasa taas yung b. You can replay the video, guys. I'm gonna be posting it on YouTube. Let's move to the next number. Next number, everybody. Simplify 6j raised to 4 minus 3 plus 8j minus 2 plus 2j raised to 4 plus j squared. Ooh. How do we simplify this? Okay, so all of it is just adding naman. So, dahil add lang siya lahat, pwede na natin siya tanggalan ng parenthesis. So, hindi naman technically kailangan yung parenthesis kasi add lang naman lahat, right? So, let's rewrite that as 6j raised to 4. Ay, ipagsama na natin yung mga same exponent. So, pag same yung base, for example, diba, ito j raised to 4, ito yung j raised to 4, pwede natin sila i-add. So, 6j raised to 4 and 2j raised to 4 is 6 plus 8 is equal to 8. 6 plus 2 is equal to 8. 8j raised to 4. Tapos, as you can see, same din yung 8j squared and j squared. And that will give you plus 9j squared. Okay? And then lastly, we have negative 2 and negative 3, which will give you negative 5. Did we understand that? Answer is letter D. Yes, negative 5. So the answer is letter D, everybody. Letter D. Letter D. Okay. Basic. Is that basic? You can't see the one. Okay, I'm not gonna use this blue anymore. Sorry, everybody. Let's change the color. What color do we want? Purple. No, but I like that blue. What color do we want? Purple. Okay, purple. I want purple too. Ay, hindi siya nabago. Ew, that's an ugly purple. Ang pangit ng purple, guys. Okay, let's continue to the next question. The length... Wait, I'm bothered by the purple. Let's make it pink. Okay, pink is better. The length of two sides of a triangle are given by the expression 2x squared plus 5x plus 4 and 4x squared plus 3. The perimeter of the triangle is 10x squared plus 3. Find the polynomial expression that represents the lengths of the missing side. How do we answer this, everybody? So, what we're gonna have to do is think about a triangle, right? So, this is a triangle. Wow, we're using the pink. And then, a triangle, yung perimeter, as everybody knows, a perimeter is just adding up the lengths of each side. So, basically, ang sinasabi nila, when we add this plus one more number, it will give you a total of the perimeter, which is this 10x plus 3. So, ang gagawin lang natin is i-add natin itong dalawang orange and then minus natin siya dun sa 10x squared plus 3. Okay? So, let's do that. So, first i-add natin tong dalawa. Let's add this over here. That will give you, what is this added, guys? So, again, you can only add kung saan same yung base and exponent. Yung x squared, may x squared din dito. So, pwede natin i-add yung 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 will give you 6x squared. Correct. And then, yung 5x, wala siyang kasama. So, just copy the 5x. And lastly, 4 plus 3 is equal to, yes, it's equal to 7. So, that's 6x squared plus 5x plus 7. And then, ito daw yung total perimeter, which is 10x squared plus 3. So, 10x squared plus 3. So, paano, guys? You're gonna say, how do we minus something that doesn't exist, right? So, what we're gonna do is just put a 0x over here. Kasi walang x na sinama. Same lang siya sa 0x. And now, what we can do, guys, is we can minus this. And that will give us an answer of, basically, all you have to do is minus it. So, 3 minus 7 is equal to negative 4. 0 minus 5 is equal to negative 5x, and 10x minus 6 is equal to 4x squared. So, the answer is 4x squared minus 5x minus 4, which is letter A. Why minus 4? Kasi ima-minus natin. 3 minus 7. 3 minus 7 is equal to negative 4. Okay? What else questions? Yung 5. Ha? Negative siya, guys. Why is it minus? Bakit naging negative ang 5? Kasi 0 minus 5. Mina-minus kasi natin from the total, diba? 0 minus 5. Do we have to write it out? Is equal to negative 5. Yes, yung given na perimeter is yung 10x squared plus 3. Ito yung given, guys, na perimeter. Ito yung ima-minusan natin. Kasi may kulang pa daw na one side, diba? So, using the 10x squared plus 3, ginamit natin siya to minus. Kaya, naglagay tayo ng 0 dito. Actually, you don't have to put that, but it helps you visualize kung saan yung nawawalang 0 dun. So, 10x squared plus 3 lang yan. Nilagyan lang natin ng plus 0x para pwede natin i-minus dito sa 5. So, 0 minus 5 is equal to negative 5x. Paano po malalaman if sa taas siya, like yung 10x squared? Okay, paano siya nalaman? Kasi, sabi dito, the perimeter is, ito yung perimeter. So, in a triangle, sabi niya, yung question says, etong side na to is 2x, Etong side na to is 4x. Paano daw hahanapin yung missing side dito? Pero alam daw natin na yung buong triangle is equal to 10x squared plus 3. Gets nyo ba yung question, guys? So, binigay nyo yung perimeter, which is the whole thing, the sum of all three sides. Kaya, alam natin na dun tayo magma-minus. Yun yung pagma-minusan. Kasi yun yung buong sum. Tapos, nagbigay siya ng two sides, etong side na to, and etong side na to. Pero nawawala pa yung isang side. So, kaya nasa taas, yung 10x squared plus 3. Yes, you're welcome. But di nyo gets? Grabe. It's okay, guys. Not everybody is as fast as each other. The thing about math, you know, is we have to be gentle for us all to understand. How did you know it's subtract? Okay, how do we know it's subtract? If I say, I'll just give you an example. If I say the perimeter is 10, if the perimeter is 10 and the side is 2 and the other side is 3, what will be the last side, guys? What will be the last side if two sides is 2 and 3 and the perimeter is 10? Yes, Austin, good job. It's 5. So, how do we know it's 5? Because the total is 10. So, paano natin mahanap yung last two sides? So, i-add natin tong dalawa. 2 plus 3 is 5. So, 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. Kaya, ima-minus natin para mahanap natin yung natitira. So, more on basic understanding of a math problem lang yung tinitignan din. Yes. 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 Thank you for following, guys. Hello to the 1.9k people. If you guys are new here, make sure to follow. You can also share the live. We go live. I haven't gone live every night. Maybe every other night at best is how I've been doing. But yeah, we try to make math easy and try to be as nice as we can. If you want freer viewers, this one that I'm using, and there are so many more, 2.1k, hello to the 2.1k people, you can check my Instagram for the freer viewers. YouTube for their live replays. Wow, 2.1 is our max this year, guys. Our max last year was 3k, but we're very grateful for 2.1. So, yes, thank you for being here, everybody. Are we ready to move on to the next question? Are you guys ready to move on? So, the answer to letter number 5 is, what's the answer, guys? The answer is letter A. Hala, joke. 4. The answer is 4x squared minus 5x minus 4. The answer is letter A, right? Yes, it's letter A. Okay, it's letter A. Moving on to number 6. Ooh, this one's hard, I think. Hala, ito na naman yung remainder, guys. Do you know how to divide? I keep forgetting this, but we can learn it together. What grade level is this? I feel like this is grade 8 or grade 9. Minamali nyo. Yes, synthetic division. That's the one I keep forgetting how to do. Wait, I can do this. Synthetic division, all I remember is... Let's move on to number 6, by the way. Which of the following is the remainder of x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2x minus 1 divided by this? Guys, you know the other way. I know there's, you know the, remainder theorem. Yes, the remainder theorem, guys. Hello, 2.2k people. The remainder theorem states that if you substitute this value, or the value of this, 3 ba yung sa substitute or negative 3? I think it's 3. So, x, you equate this into 0 first. X minus 3 equals 0. This will give you x is equal to 3. And the remainder theorem states that if you pasok into this equation, that will give you the remainder. So, ipasok natin siya. That will give you 3 cubed minus 3x squared, minus 3 times 3 squared plus 2x minus 1. So, that's just, this will just give you 27 minus 27 plus 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. So, the answer is letter B. Letter B? The answer is letter B. What? We're on live. What? Letter B, guys.
Mom's downstairs.
Amazing. Later. Letter B, do we understand? Is it applicable to... Oh, yes, that's 2 times 3. You get what I mean, guys. Come on. Hindi kailangan yung ano. Just so you know, hello to 2.4 before Bam Aquinas. Yes. What was I gonna say? Hindi kailangan yung scratch paper or hindi titignan yung solution yung sa UPCAT. So if I were you guys and you want to just hula-hula sa UPCAT, you can do that because kahit hulaan mo yan lahat and kahit ma-perfect mo yan, hindi nila ipapasolve sa'yo. What do you mean cannot be? Why is he saying cannot be? How did you get 6 minus 1? Sorry, it's 2 times 3. So, isa-substitute mo lang yung 3 as x. Applicable po ba yung... Guys, may isa pang method na applicable. We should do the synthetic division, okay? Just so that everybody can calm down. So, synthetic division, I think... So, gagamitin ulit natin yung 3. Tama ba? 3 or negative 3? Can somebody guide me? And then you draw the line like this. Is this correct? Draw the line like this. Tapos, okay, 3 daw. So, tapos, we get the coefficients of these values, right? What's the coefficient of x cubed? Yung coefficient is the number beside the x, okay? So, for example, dito, the number beside the x is negative 3. 1. Good job, everybody. So, the coefficient is 1, tapos negative 3, tapos plus 2, minus 1. Okay, what happens next, everybody? I forgot what happens next to synthetic division. I think, ang gagawin natin is to, something goes down here. I'm trying to remember. So, bring down 1, yes, and then, 1 times 3, tama? 1 times 3 is equal to 3. So, 1 times 3 is equal to 3. Tapos, need i-minus. Tama? Need i-minus or i-plus? Nanguhula. Oh, minus. So, i-minus daw. Negative 3 minus 3 is equal to negative 6. Negative 6 multiply to 3 is equal to negative 18. Okay? Ala, add daw. Wait lang. Try muna natin yung minus. Tas, pag hindi gumana, add yung gagawin. Add ba? Oh, add daw. Hala, sino yung nagsabi ng minus? Pinapahamak niya ako. Char. So, try natin i-add. So, that will be 0. 0 times 3. Add nga ata. 0 times 3 is just 0. So, that will give you 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 6. 1. Negative 1 plus 6 is 5. And yung remainder is the number here sa dulo. So, we got 5, guys. Did we understand that? I can do it slower if you want. Okay. Minus, add nga siya, guys. Add siya. So, the answer is 5. I keep forgetting this every time, but synthetic division works. Remainder theorem works. You can do whatever you want. You can do long division if you want. Long division also works. Who wants to do it right now? Okay, pwede na mag-teacher. Guys, kung yung teacher nagtatanong ng steps sa students, I feel like wala tayong matututunan. Wait lang. Ganyan po ba kadali yung UPCAT? Grabe guys, ang yabang niya. Char. Sana all. Ganyan ba daw kadali yung UPCAT? Honestly, the questions in the UPCAT are supposed to be easy, guys. UPCAT is 75 minutes, 60 questions just for math. So, it should be easy kasi you only have 1 minute and 15 seconds to answer each question. What's faster to do? Honestly, guys, what's faster? Pag hinahanap ang remainder, pag remainder ang hinahanap, remainder theory or remainder theorem is still the fastest. Okay? Bakit siya mabilis? Kasi ang gagawin mo lang is itong x is equal to 3, isa-substitute mo lang siya dito, diba? You just substitute it in. So, ipapasok mo lang siya. Unless hirap ka mag-cube and all. Pero, pag ang tanong is quotient. For example, quotient ang hinahanap. Or long division. Kunyari, hindi remainder ang hinahanap. They say, divide this by this. Pag pinapa-divide lang, it's better to do synthetic division. Because that's the only other shortcut to it. Okay? Hala, I should make a video on synthetic division. Anyway. So, this is synthetic division. Let's write that down. Division. It's just a shorter way of doing the long method of long division. Walang calculus UPCAT, guys, so it's okay. You can chill out. Which of the following is a term in... Oh, special products na tayo. Oh, I'm not sure if we need this. Do we need this? Does anybody here from the last UPCAT know if kailangan to? I think this is like the Pascal's triangle one, but I'm not so sure if we need this. Walang calculus sa UPCAT, guys. Oh, one more on synthetic division. Okay, let's try to find an example. Wait, should we go... Let's look for something online. Let's look for an online thing. I don't know what's in my... Hala, my Duolingo. Synthetic division. Synthetic division. Let's look at an example. X squared. Okay, let's use this, everybody. X squared. Okay, remember this. X cubed minus 2x squared. Let's write it down. X cubed minus 2x squared. Wait. Si Orgkim. Yes, we're copying his question. X cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6 is equal divided by x minus 3. Okay, we're ready. Divided by x minus 3. So divide this by x minus 3. How are we gonna solve this, guys? So again, what we're gonna do first is get the number here. So we equate that into 0, or basically yung opposite lang ng negative 3 yan. So when you're asked to do a division thing, usually dalawang term lang to, x minus something or x plus something, pero hindi siya mahaba. Tapos itong part lagi siyang mahaba. Okay, let's change colors. I don't like it. So this will give us x minus 3 is equal to 0. This will give you x is equal to 3. So ang lalagay natin sa labas again is 3. Tapos draw the square L like this. Okay? And then yes, we get the coefficients. So coefficient nito is 1. Let's put 1 here, negative 2 here, negative 5, and plus 6. Is it the same one? No, it's not. Okay. And then the next thing we do, guys, is to bring down 1 here, and then we start the multiplying stuff. Is it lagging? Okay. My tablet is Samsung. Okay. So what we do, 0 daw yung remainder. Yes, 0 yung remainder. So if you substituted it in. So what we do is 1 times 3 is equal to 3. Tapos i-add natin tong dalawa. Negative 2 plus 3 is equal to 1. Tapos do it again. So 1 plus 3, do we get it so far? Is equal to 3. And then i-add natin tong dalawa. This added will give you negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. And then add it up here. I multiply pala. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. And then this will give you 0. Tapos, ano ibig sabihin yan? Now, what is the answer to this? Ang ibig sabihin yan is, this over here, this is always the remainder. Okay? Remainder. Tapos, so, katulad dito, ito yung remainder, right? Remainder. Tapos, yung sagot dito is, this is the negative 2. How do I say it? This is x squared. This is x squared, x, and then the coefficient. So, this one will become 1x minus 2. If may lumabas pa dito, it would become like x squared something. Okay? But the answer is just x minus 2. Do we understand how to get the answer? If we were wait, somebody said, what if po yung x cube ay naging 3x cube, ano po kukunin? 3 yung kukunin. So, if 3x cube daw to, the answer, the coefficient here will become 3. Okay? Ganun lang siya. So, coefficient ang hinahanap. What's the question? Wait. Next na? Are we ready? Synthetic division, yes. That's what we're doing right now. Yes. Wait. Hindi po ba included yung first na binaba? Hindi siya included. Tama ba? Or included ba siya? Included pala ata. Ay, hindi. Ay, included nga. Is it x squared? X squared daw minus x. Hindi oh. Ganun ba yun? Ay, tama. Tama ata. Wait. People are saying different things. Is it x squared plus x minus 2 or Like this or like this? You know, I was gonna... Oh. Oh, yung 1 yung ibababa. Dito daw ibababa yung 1. Tama ba? Yeah, I think so. I think that makes more sense. Kasi guys, yes, I think that makes more sense because when you divide something by x, diba, dinidivide mo yung x cubed by x. So, dapat yung lalabas is x squared. So, I think that is correct. Okay? Yes, I feel like that's correct. So, yung 1 dito, i-bring down natin here. Thank you so much. Can you find the remainder theorem? Yes, you can find the remainder using the remainder theorem. Bakit po x squared? Kasi, again, when you bring down the 1, so, lalabas na dito is 1, 1, negative 2. So, from 1, 1, negative 2, from this side, this is the pinaka-lowest or coefficient, and then, i-copy mo lang siya and add it to, how do I say that? This is gonna be x, and then this layer is gonna be x squared, this layer is x, and this layer is just the number. Okay? So, I'm not sure how that thing is called, but basically, ito lang yung magiging coefficients. Tapos, ilalagay na natin yung mga variable. So, ito x squared, ito x, ito walang x, or x raised to 0. So, yes. Kaya siya naging minus 2, copy the 1, and copy the 1. May cube din po sa ganyan. Pwede din cube, as long as magiging cube siya kapag x raised to 4 to, and then i-divide mo siya by x. Pero dahil x raised to 3 siya, a good way to look at it, guys, if it's x raised to 3, tas divided by x lang siya, so ito x raised to 1 lang siya, diba? Pag dinivide mo yan, diba, x raised to 3 divided by x, this will give you x squared. So, kaya ang alam natin na highest exponent sa sagot should be x squared. Okay. Should be x squared yung highest na sagot dyan. Do we understand that? Yes. That was kind of hard to the brain. Am I right? No, it's here. Next na daw. Are we ready? Okay, we can go next. Which of the following is a term in the expanded form of x plus y raised to 6? Okay. Interesting question. Is this Pascal's triangle? I remember. Okay. So there's a formula for this, guys. When you say x, let's look at x plus y squared. X plus y squared, do you memorize this? X plus y squared. Binomial theorem. Thank you, Light. It's called the binomial theorem. What happens to this is it becomes x squared plus 2xy. Formula lang to, guys. Like, you memorize this lang. Plus y squared. Does everybody memorize this? Yes. Good job, letter emoji. Tapos, okay, let's remove this. Wait, actually, we can remove this. Tapos, pag x cubed naman, x plus y cubed, what happens is, it becomes x cubed plus 3x squared y plus 3xy squared plus y cubed. And then, so there's just a formula for this. Now, the formula for this, mahirap siya, guys. So, I feel like, if hindi nyo alam, kasi ako, I wouldn't memorize this. I would just guess. Or I would try to find the answer. The formula for this, should we look it up? I feel like we have to look it up. Oh, wait. Let's just look up here. For sure, it's over here. Kasi, dapat kasi in-aral muna natin yung lesson, di ba? Hindi yung, ito. Hindi yung nanguhula tayo. So, as you can see here, this is the Pascal's or binomial expansion using the Pascal's triangle. So, ito yung mismong lesson niya. Are you able to see it here? The higher power of the binomial x plus y may be derived using the Pascal's triangle. So, how do you know yung mga coefficient dito? So, paano ba natin nalalaman yung mga, for example, 2 dito? Diba 2, 3, 3, 4, 6, 4, 5, 10, 10, 5. How are we able to know that? What you can do in the UPCAT is you draw this thing, okay? So, this is called the Pascal's triangle. You start with 1 here, and then you do a 1 and a 1, right? Tapos, 1 plus 1, guys, will give you 2. And then, again, draw a 1 on the side. And then, you always draw a 1 on the side. Tapos, you add this. 3, 3. And then add another 1 here. 1 plus 3 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 1 is 4. And then add another 1 on the end. Now, what do this mean? Again, if we bring this down, let's bring this down. Over here, as you can see, yung 2 dito, diba, 1, yung coefficients nila is 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. 1, 3, 3, 1. 1, 6, 4, 6. 1, 6, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. And then the next thing that's gonna come out here is 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Do we understand? So, what happens is, to get the coefficients, how po pag cubic? This only works for binomial, guys. It's called the binomial theorem. Pag cube, ito yung cube niya. So, x plus y cube. Yes, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. So, ang hinahanap is x raised to 6, diba? X plus y raised to 6 ang hinahanap. So, gawin natin yung sixth layer niya. So, ito, fifth layer pa lang to. Let's do the sixth, which is, this will become 6, this will become 15, this will become 20, this is 15, 6, and 1. So, ito na yung sixth layer niya. Tapos, ang hinahanap natin naman is paano makuha yung tamang exponent. Nagugutom ka, it's okay. You can go to the CR. Magpaalam ka na mag-CR ka, tapos punta ka sa canteen. Maling decision talaga to sa buhay. Guys, it's okay. This one doesn't matter. You don't need to, you can skip this question. Kasi there's probably most likely gonna be just one question about this. If you don't wanna learn this, it's okay if you don't wanna learn this, honestly. You can just skip it. Kasi if I don't, there's so many other questions you can solve. See for Christ thou. Okay, so let's just, for the sake of it, let's finish the, So, paano nakukuha yung exponents niya? So, as you can see dito, yung x, guys, let's look at x first. Okay? Si x dito, Si x here, it goes from x raised to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, tapos wala ng x dito. Yung y naman, dito siya mag-start from 5, y raised to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay? Do we get that? So, pag x raised to 6, guys, it will be x raised to 6 dito. This will be x raised to 5, x4, x3, x2, x1, x0. Tapos, x0 is just wala. Okay. So, x raised to 0 is just 1. Tapos, yung y dito will be y raised to 6. Kasi y raised to 6 siya. 5, 4, 3, y2, y1. Tapos, y raised to 0. So, so the answer of x plus y raised to 6, x plus y raised to 6 is equal to x raised to 6 plus 6x5y. So, ikakopy lang natin. So, ito yung coefficient niya. Ito yung exponent niya. Ay, yung variable niya. Okay? And then, plus 15x4y2 plus 20x3y3 plus 15 x squared y4 plus 6x y5 plus y6. Pascal's triangle, guys. Okay, so now that we have the answer, let's go back to the question kanina. Let's copy this and then go all the way down to our question kanina. Do you know what page we were on? Okay, so I copied it. Let's put it over here. Paste. So, ang tanong is, ang tanong is, ano daw yung tamang sagot? Which of these is a term in the expanded form? So, let's paste it again. So, looking at this, guys, which one here is a term? 15. X na agad si 5. So, X na natin si 5. Kasi wala naman siya dun sa Pascal's triangle. Hindi ko to nireview dati. I feel like hindi nga siya kailangan, guys, masyado. Hello to the 1.6k people. If you're new here, make sure to follow. We're trying to get to... Actually, I have no follower goal anymore. So, wala ding 20. Ay, mayroong 20. Etong 20, I think, ito siya, diba? So, I think D is the answer. Am I right? Yung 10, wala ding 10 sa Pascal's triangle niya. So, x na yung 10. Tapos, 15, as you can see here, iba yung exponent ng 15. So, the answer is letter D. This was very hard. It's okay if you're not... What, may shortcut ba to? Honestly, ito, yun na yung shortcut niya, actually. Yung shortcut niya is the whole triangle, the 1, 1, 1 triangle. That's already the shortcut. Tapos, medyo long talaga siya. Unless, like, very familiar ka na sa ano. Yes. So, mahirap talaga yun. So, the answer is letter D. So, if I were you guys, see a question like this, automatic skip. By skip, I mean just shade the answer. Kasi, in the UPCAT, you're allowed to hula-hula because it's better to shade than to leave it blank, okay? If I were you, i-shotgun nyo na lang pag hindi nyo alam yung sagot. So, yes. Or just leave it blank at the start, tapos if gusto mo balikan later, tsaka mo na lang sagutan. Merong shortcut? What's a shortcut? Yeah. What's a shortcut if you know it? What grade lesson? I feel like I learned this grade 11, but also grade 10. Anong grade? Pwede i-shotgun? Yes, pwede i-shotgun lahat, guys. May mga nakapasa ng nag-shotgun lang sila. Share nyo daw yung shortcut, guys. Chain rule? Hindi na yung shortcut if... Wait, frick. X... What? That's not how it works, right? I don't know how to do chain rule anymore. Don't look at me. Wait, I do know. Do I know? No, I don't. Hello, Nico, you're back. Okay, let's move on to the next question. We don't need di naman yung derivatives. I feel like it also isn't. I'm not sure. Hindi daw chain rule. Hindi siya chain rule, guys. Mamaya, okay, we're gonna find the shortcut eventually, but let's move on to the next question. Pwede kayo manghula, guys, sa UPCAT. So you can just, hindi siya chain rule. Okay, let's move on to the next question. It's not that important. I promise you, there are so many more important topics like this one. These are important topics, yung mga exponent. Kasi, for sure, madaming ganyan. The one triangle thing is called the Pascal's triangle. So, wait. We are on page 58. Remember page 58? Let's go back to the Pascal's triangle. Ito itsura niya, guys. Basically, medyo shortcut na din yun eh. Need mo lang siya maalala. In case hindi mo alam kung paano i-solve, that's an easy way for you to remember it. So, basically, you just add every gitna. So, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. And ganun. So on and so forth. May formula daw yun. Meron nga siyang formula, but wait. For me, it's not more easy to remember. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Let us move on to the next question. 58. If you guys want to answer this, this PDF, you can check it out on my Instagram highlights. Next question. 3x cubed minus 6x squared minus 9x when factored is. Okay, so this one's easier. No Pascal needed. We're just gonna factor it. Okay? So, we're gonna look first at what we can take out of this. So, lahat sila may x. So, pwede na tayo maglabas ng x. Okay? Dito ni Fowler. And next, lahat sila may, factor ng 3, right? We can take out 3 kasi 3, 6, and 9 are divisible by 3. So, maglalabas tayo ng 3 and x. So, we put out 3x first, and then, what will be left inside? So, 3x, mawawala yung 3 dito, ito magiging 2, ito magiging 3. Tapos, yung magbabawas tayo ng isang x, this will be x squared, this will be x, and this will have no more x. Okay? So, that will give you x squared minus 2x minus 3. Get so far? Grade 8. Grade 8 to, guys. I remember learning this in grade 8. Oh, is that number 3 already? Is that letter A? Or kaya pa ba siya? Or wala na? Wala na ba? Wala na, guys. Yun na daw yun. Ay, hindi. Pwede pa yung D. Pwede yung D. Yes, it's factorable pa. How do we know if it's still factorable? So, technically, as you can see, ito na yung letter A. But how do you know if it's still factorable? I'm actually not sure, but you can still himay this into 2. Now, I thought a shortcut on this last year, but I'm trying to remember how I did it. So, in my brain, how do you factor out an x squared something? Okay? How you factor out an x squared something, balik na lang natin si 2x here, is, etong number, you have to look at this number here. This number here, -3, you have to think of its factors. What are the factors of -3? Pwedeng -1 and 3. Pwedeng 3 and -3 and 1. Tapos, yung sum ng factors na yon dapat magiging equal to -2. Okay? So, yung sum ba nito is equal to -2? No, because it's equal to 2, right? Yung sum ba nitong dalawa is equal to -2? Yes, this one's equal to -2. So, we can say that these are the pwedeng factors. Kaya ilalagay natin siya dito. This will copy the x and then just put +1 and -3, which is letter D. That was hard to explain. I can give you another example of how to factor x squareds. Hoy, grade 8 yan. Sabi niya, ewan ko sa'yo ate, grade 8 pa lang ako. Grade 8 ko to inaral, be. Char. I feel like grade 8 ko, for sure grade 8 ko inaral. Grabe, wala akong matandaan. 2015 pa ako graduate. Wow, that's so long ago. That's crazy. Lagi po dulong titignan. Yes. I'll give you another example, guys. So, when we're factoring out, ganun talaga yung pag-factor. Wait. Hindi. X squared plus 7 plus 12. Okay, what's the factor of this, everybody? Grade 9 yan talaga. Feel ko grade 8 ko siya inaral, pero baka I was in the MTOP kasi. So, yeah. There. 3 and 4, yes. Okay, so again, the first step you look at is yung dulong number. Ano yung pwedeng factors niya? There's 6 and 2. There's 2 and, there's, pwedeng negative din -2, -6, ganun. So, we see 3 and 4, right? 3 and 4. So, you put x's here. X always here kasi x squared siya. So, you just multiply 2 x's. And we know that 3 and 4 are 2 factors of 12. Hindi siya GCF. It's not GCF. You're just looking at any factors na pwede. So, 3 and 4, pwede siya. And when you add 3 plus 4, magiging 7 siya, diba? Kaya, that will become plus 3 and plus 4. So, yung factor niya is x plus 3 and times x plus 4. What if more than 3 yung term? Hindi siya, it's not gonna be like this. So, this only works for x squared polynomials. If factor yung GCF, what are we looking at? What are you saying? Yes. I'll give another one. Let's give another one. This is very basic. So, x squared. Pag x squared lang siya gumagana, guys. Only if x squared. Paano malalaman kung saan ilalagay yung number? Same lang to. Kahit ilagay mo pa yung 4 dito and 3 dito, multiply naman siya. So, yan lang yung dalawang factor niya. It doesn't really matter which goes first. Hindi po ba negative yung 4? Hindi siya negative kasi positive x yung tinitignan dito. For example, guys, if negative x to, may possible ba na answer? If negative x yan, what do you think would be the factor? Negative 7x. If it's negative 7x, what would the factor be? Negative 4 and 3. It's not negative 4 and 3 because that will give you negative 12. Dapat yung, yes, EL. EL, it's negative 4 and negative 3. So, negative 4 times negative 3 will give you positive 12. So, dapat tugma yung sign niya. So, positive 12 siya dito, pero pag in-add natin sila, magiging negative 7. So, doon nalalabas yung negative 7 here. Kaya, ilalagay na natin dito yung negative 4 and negative 3. Gets? Yes, negative 4 and negative 4 and negative 3. Not positive yung isa. Yes. Dito lang siya gumagana, guys. Pag x squared, tapos 3 terms. Okay? Dito lang siya gumagana. I'll give you another example. Last na. Minus 12 and let's make it 8. Minus 4. What is the answer? What are the two factors? Minus 4 and minus 12. So what are the possible factors of negative 12? And then what will they sum up to make it negative 4? Yes, Momo, you're correct. It's negative 6 and 2. Okay. So negative 6 and 2, when you multiply that, that will give you negative 12. Pero when you add them, they will give you negative 4. So you put negative 6 here and you put 2 here. So yes, that is it. Do we understand, everybody? Hindi siya pwede more than 3 ang term. Why do you keep spamming? But yes, only, paano po kung plus and minus? What do you mean? Plus 4 here? Pag plus 4 yan, magiging positive tong 6 and negative tong 2. So, positive 6 and negative 2. Yes, okay lang kahit magkabaligtad sila. How to get factors? Yun nga yung factor niya. The factor niya is if look at the third digit and look at the factors of this number. Tapos, dapat mag-add up siya to this value, to the middle value. I usually go live 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. guys. What time is it? Hala, magto-10 na guys. Okay. Should we do one more question? Factor by grouping. Is that what it's called? Okay. Saan napunta yung x ng 7 kanina? Saan yung x ng 7? Yung, wala talaga siya. I mean, when you multiply this FOIL method kasi, mababalik yung x niya. Okay, let's do one more question. So, if you guys are new here, make sure to follow. I don't know if I'm gonna come back tomorrow or Friday, pero one of those days. Tapos, wait lang. So, just check for tomorrow or Friday, usually 8 p.m. Tapos, join my Instagram channel or my TikTok bulletin. Please make sure to follow on Instagram because that helps me keep doing these live streams for free. Okay. Number 9. Find x if this is equal to this, where a and b are not equal. What's that supposed to mean? So, ang ibig sabihin yan, guys, when they say find x, is we have to isolate x. Yes, I heart to. Or I heart to. We have to isolate x. Ano meaning ng isolate x? It means dapat maiwan siya mag-isa. Okay? So, how do we do this? The first thing I would do, always, when you're trying to isolate something, ang ibig sabihin ng isolate is, magiging x is equal to something yung lalabas. Okay? So, lahat itatranspose to one side. Yes. Para maging x na lang yung matitira. So, let's try to put x on one side. And to do that, first, we need to, let's rewrite it first. B squared. The first thing we do, guys, is to get rid of fractions. Kasi, syempre, pangit siya. So, yes, we can cross-multiply this. Remember, does anybody know the rule on, what do you call this? On transposing. Pag nasa ilalim siya dito, if we move it to this side, what will happen? Mamumultiply siya. So, this one will become b squared up here. And then, mawawala na siya dito. Okay? So, when it's a divide sa ilalim, pwede siya ilagay sa taas on the other side. Ito naman, ilagay na natin siya dito. It will become multiply to a squared. Okay? Yes, okay. Do we get so far? So, we just cross-multiplied it basically. And then, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna distribute. Okay? I-distribute natin si b dito and dito. I-distribute natin si a squared dito. So, we're just multiplying them in. And then, Toshi. Why do I know that name? Toshi. What's that name from? I'm not sure. Okay. Shout out Gian or Gian. Okay, let's continue. So, what will happen to this, guys? It will be ab squared minus xb squared. And then, this will be a squared b minus a squared x. Yes, we distributed it. Tapos, the next thing we're gonna do is move all the x's on this side. And then, i-move natin to dito kasi wala siyang x. So, we're just transposing it. It's not calculus, yes. So, let's do that. So, ito muna i-move natin. Let's put it to the other side. If we put it to this side, magiging minus AB squared siya. Tapos, ito, ilalagay natin dito. So, magiging positive na siya. So, let's rewrite that. That will give A squared x minus xb squared is equal to A squared b minus AB squared. Okay? Oh, we're almost there, guys. And as you can see, yung x dito, pwede na natin siya i-factor out. We factor out the x here, it will become x, tapos, a squared minus b squared. And then, is equal to ito pa rin. And then, how do we get rid of the ab squared? How do we get rid of the multiply over here? Para maiwan si x, ito transpose lang natin siya to the other side. So, if multiply siya dito, magiging divide siya dito. Correct Hani's GF. So, that's a squared minus b squared. So, ma-remove na siya here. And the answer is x is equal to a squared b minus ab squared over a squared minus b squared. Which is letter not... Wait, is it not there? Oh, we can still keep going. Do we keep going? Oh, okay. We're gonna keep going. Factor. Okay, let's keep going. Hindi pa pala tapos. So, we want to factor out pa. Okay, let's factor it out. I should write down a better solution for this. But yes, we're gonna factor. What are we gonna factor out? As you can see here, my AB dito, my AB dito. Let's try to factor out AB. AB, tapos ang matitira sa loob ay A minus B. 'Di ba? And then, yung ilalim, since this is a difference of two squares, ay pwede maging A plus B and A minus B. This is just something you have to memorize. Yes. Tapos, as you can see, same lang ito dito. Kaya ang matitira ay AB over A plus B. So, ang matitira ay AB over A plus B. Kasi na-cancel out na yung natira. So, the answer is letter B. The answer is letter B, guys. Woo! Did we get that? I feel like people stopped chatting. I know it was kind of hard, but yes, we can do that again one day. Mahirap talaga siya, guys. Pero, wow, Nico, parang ang plastic naman ng... Ang galing naman. That's grade 9. Yeah, it's grade 9. Ayoko na. Good night na, guys, diba? Sabi ko sa'yo, wag na mag-last question eh. Last na yun, guys. Feel ko pagod na ang ating mga utak. So, if you guys are new here, that was kind of hard. We can do it again on the next one. Because I feel like I could have explained it better. I was just solving it and like speaking at the same time. But yeah, if you're new here, just make sure to follow. We might come back either tomorrow or Friday night. Okay? I don't know which one you want more. Tomorrow or Friday night. But yeah, we always end at 10 p.m. So make sure to follow. We're gonna go at 10 p.m. I think it's time to rest. Yeah, we always end at 10 p.m. I haven't been going live every day because I want to make YouTube videos, but I haven't gotten to doing it. So yeah, make sure to come back tomorrow. Either 8 or 8:30. Lagi naman ako nalalate, but we try to go at 8. 8, tapos subscribe to the YouTube. If you want to rewatch this live and you're here today and you missed the start, or you want to go back to something we discussed, just go to YouTube. I upload the replays over there. So yes. Good night, Kyle. Say good night, guys, if you're gonna go. But yeah, this is it for now. I'm gonna try to make YouTube videos na like 10 minutes, but I haven't gotten to doing it. Might go live tomorrow or the next day, okay? Good night, Ian and Gray. Good night, Gray. Good night, XK. I'm still a student, guys, but I'm graduating in June, so technically I'm graduating. So yes, you can follow me, check out my other TikToks. Nico, how is your finals? Tapos na ba? What's your skincare? That's what I'm using today in this free. Good night, Jay. Good night, Pingu. Good night, everybody. We're ending at exactly 10. If you guys have any questions about scholarships, or yeah, you can just ask right now. Good night, yeah. Guys, you know, I've been playing ML recently. Going back to the ML roots. I feel like I want to stream ML, but I'm so bad at it. Hardest set, my brother said hardest yung math sa Ateneo or A set, pero yung UPCAT mahirap talaga. So, same daw or equal daw for him yung Ateneo and UP college admission test. But yeah. Marami bang pogi sa Ateneo? Honestly, I feel like madami lang matangkad. Pero, pogi, I'm not so sure on that. Like, yung mga nakikita, also, the people who do thirst traps on TikTok, I feel like men shouldn't be doing that, you know? Like, if you're looking at a man, would you date a thirst trapper? I wouldn't date a thirst trapper. Yes. Like, why are you doing this, you know? Men shouldn't be on TikTok. Men shouldn't have egos. Just kidding. Any tips for the A set? For the A set, guys, there's an essay portion. So, you need to be able... 10 na daw. Okay, we're gonna go, guys, before 10:01. But yes, I love you so much. See you guys tomorrow or the next day. Tomorrow or Friday. Okay, bye, guys. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Nico, for being here. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow. No calculus.